It's not just one or two. I think you deleted about 1,000 tweets. And it wasn't just about Republicans. And I don't mind disagreements in policy. I think that's great. I love the dialectic. But the comments were personal. I mean, you call Senator Sanders everything but an ignorant slut.
That is not true.
And when, it's not just one or two.
So
What?
that's the first video.
That's the first one? That's how we're starting this?
This happened. This happened. All right, and this is the second one.
I want the record to reflect that I did not call Senator Sanders an ignorant slut. Okay?
Thank you. I don't know how I should take that, Senator Kennedy, but...
I want the record to reflect that.
This is a video.
What is this from?
I'm not even positive, dude. It's just.
Is this from the impeachment? Is that why it's up? What the fuck?
I think so. It's fucking about.
How is that part of the impeachment?
He's criticizing some lady. This is not true. Well, she doesn't even have the balls to back up her years-long smear campaign.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that? I need context on that. You can't just play that video and then go like, "Hey, welcome to the podcast."
Welcome. No,
Oh,
welcome.
we have to say hi, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the
My
podcast.
name's Josh. This is the Worst Takes.
Oh my god, I dead ass don't know how to respond.
This
Welcome
is
to the
show,
Worst Takes,
this
everybody.
is the show where we find bad takes.
Oh
And
man,
apparently senators calling other senators ignorant sluts.
yeah. It's some
All
lady
right.
that apparently all the context you need is some bitch that fucking was tweeting a lot about everybody and was like had a years-long smear campaign, and she deleted all of her tweets because she's now on trial for something. I don't know.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know who the guy is. I don't know who she is, but I know Bernie Sanders was there.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. Somebody in the comments was like, when she was like, that's not true. It's like, no, what she means is she did call Bernie Sanders an ignorant slut. Oh my God.
So, hi, everyone.
Hey, guys.
Again,
What the
welcome
fuck
to the
is
show.
up, my dogs?
The show's already off the rails.
Yeah.
This one's supposed to have rails. This one's supposed to have...
No rails on this one.
Really?
Yeah, no rails.
So, welcome to the Worst Takes, the show where we find the worst takes on the internet. and
Indeedly
mock them.
do.
So,
Yeah.
we started off with that. Mm-hmm. Sarah, what else do you have for us? Because I don't want to jump into...
Your stuff? I don't know. I could hear your stuff.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, because there's no cohesive glue I can take
No.
from sluts to slaves.
Right.
So...
Slaves?
Oh, yeah, you didn't see the debate. Okay, good.
I didn't see any of the debate at all.
All right, so...
Well, okay, hold
All right.
on. I just want to say real quick, we're kind of covering part of the impeachment trial, and then we're doing, because the impeachment trial is happening right now.
Yeah, it's happening as we speak. We just got done watching some of it. It's awesome.
It's
but
so fucking
it's
awesome.
great. Everyone
Yeah.
everyone watch it. Don't
Yeah.
listen to this. But
Please.
like,
It's crushing, because it's
Yeah.
not going to end up the way we want.
No, yeah.
For sure. But it's so fucking awesome. And I also have some, like, David Hogg stuff, and that's pretty much it.
yeah, so because the reason why is 'cause this podcast goes up 5 days after recording.
Yeah.
Because I don't have time to edit until
Yeah, pretty much.
like Friday.
so
and then,
all of our topics are scattered pretty much.
yeah, so let's try to
There's no through line, though, I don't
well,
think.
we can try.
No.
Ma'am.
No try.
All right.
There's only do.
Then okay, so
Okay.
speaking of ignorant sluts, Destiny.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
There
yeah,
you
I'm
go.
a professional.
Nice.
God damn it.
Hell yeah. Ignorant slut. How did that guy know that?
Because you do. You just know. You know. We all know what sluts are. We all know what ignorant is. So we know what an ignorant slut is. Let me
Okay.
get started
Okay, go.
on. You wanted me to start? Okay,
yeah, I
so
want you to start. Go.
I love lefty drama. It's not even drama. It's just
kind of drama.
Kind of, yeah. But it's fun. It's fun watching.
Yeah. It's not like
left-leaning
somebody called
creators.
somebody else an ignorant slut.
Yeah, no, this is a debate,
Yeah.
basically. So, context. We both watch Vaush. She's a lefty streamer.
We do.
Sarah's cat, Fox, is batting.
his arm. It's so cute.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try explaining this with this going on.
Yeah.
While being fucking bit alive by a freaking cat.
That taught her well.
Yeah. So basically, there was a debate. Vaush got banned off of Twitch, so now he can go on Twitch and do Twitch debates, which is fun.
Yeah.
So basically, there was a 3.5 hour long debate between Vaush and Destiny. Destiny's also kind of used to be a pretty good debater.
Yeah, I remember him as being kind of okay.
Yeah, like he debated JonTron and outed him as a practical Nazi. Like that was pretty good, you know?
Yeah, right.
But recently, some pretty weird takes, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there was a 3.5 hour long debate.
Yes.
And I kind of forgot about most of it, but I wrote notes.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, because this was a headache.
I believe it. Sounds like
This
it.
was a very weird. It's more interesting than like Vaush debating a Nazi,
Really?
because a Nazi is so inherently wrong.
That you're like, oh yeah.
You know, yeah. Destiny has made good points in the past.
So it's interesting to see him like
Yeah.
say some weird shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a very compelling case of Vaush accuses Destiny throughout about being pretty bad faith.
Okay.
Because there's. Okay, I'm gonna start with the tweet.
Okay.
Do you remember a while ago when there was like a landlord on Twitter that was like being poor is a choice, not having a job is a choice, going out to find work is a choice or something?
No, but
Yeah, so this is like back early on
I
in
can
the
believe
pandemic.
that somebody believes that. Yeah.
Yeah. So then Vaush made fun of that tweet
Yeah, of course.
by saying being a billionaire is a choice, not paying a minimum wage is a choice. Yada yada yada. Right? It's a
Right.
meme. He's
a meme.
memeing. He's
Yeah.
also like he could be taken seriously,
Seriously.
kind of. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. It's your perspective, right?
Yeah, not paying somebody $15 an hour is
Kind of shitty.
a choice.
Yeah,
And
it's a
also-
choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can be a shitty choice depending on your outlook of it. He doesn't say it's a bad choice in the tweet.
No, he
because,
just says that it is a choice.
Yeah. Destiny brought that up as like him hating the idea of people becoming billionaires or being capitalists.
What? That's such a weird
so
jump.
I'm going to try and read my handwriting here.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of jumping around because there was a lot of jumping around. They talked about this for like an hour. Just this one.
Just
like,
one tweet? Oh my
kind
God.
of, yeah. Like the idea of like. So
My
it's
cat's
good
in
for
heat,
yeah,
so if you
yeah.
hear
your
some
cats
screaming,
are-
that's
cat wants to fuck.
she's ruining my life with this.
Jesus Christ! All right, cut this out, Josh. Don't cut it out.
You don't
Because
have to.
laughing.
It's
Yeah, I know.
whatever. Yeah.
So okay, so Vaush made a point early on that it's good for socialists. Because someone messaged Vaush, "Hey, I wanted to be a cop, but after watching your content on cops and knowing that they're bastards, I don't know if I should be a cop. Should I be a cop?" Vaush was like, "It's not inherently bad to become a cop because no matter what, the position of cop is always going to be
Service.
yeah, and if it's better to have a left-wing cop as opposed to a
Racist cop.
yeah.
Yeah.
His argument is that it's morally neutral
Yeah.
as opposed to morally good or bad for a cop to either become or not be a cop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
complicated. It's a little nuanced.
Yeah, I get it.
That was one of the things. So it's morally neutral to be a billionaire, or at least a capitalist, I think. Not necessarily a billionaire, but like to own a business that like, it's morally neutral to be a landlord because there'd be a chance for someone to also be a landlord and own that property.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're taking away from the bad people by being a good person.
Yeah, but the idea of being a landlord is mutually, because it's something that we need in this society that
It's
we're
still a
currently in.
service, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Right. I guess. Yeah.
It's complicated, yeah. You can pick all of this.
yeah.
I get the general gist of what he's trying to say, but it's better for like a left-leaning person to be a landlord than a right-leaning person.
yeah.
but the act of being a landlord in and of itself, neutral theoretically.
Yeah.
That was Vaush's main point, trying to say that. I guess it gets weird when it comes to being a billionaire, like because Destiny was like taking that tweet as being serious,
Okay.
and then it slowly devolved to what that point was.
Okay.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Is owning a house the exact same as owning a slave?
No.
Okay, so you're not Destiny then.
What?
All right, so I don't want to accuse Destiny of being pro-slavery here, but it's really difficult to not. So
What?
was slavery ever necessary
No.
in the same way that a house is necessary for someone to live in?
No.
Okay, right. Okay.
Okay. Well, all right. This is how you want to think about it, right?
Yes.
White men. Yeah, white men
Yeah.
stole people
Yes.
from their home country because they didn't want to do the amount of work and the amount of work necessary on a grand scale to get America to where it is now. But now you can say, like, the people that are arguing that where America is now is amazing are the people that are racist.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, they don't see the actual like harm in it right now. And that's why like I have a lot of trouble with people that are like, well, if you go to Thailand, it's really bad there. And it's not bad here in the same way that it's bad in Thailand. So actually, America's real good. No, you can have problems
Yeah.
that maybe Thailand doesn't have that makes your country also bad.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's like saying, oh, okay, slavery's bad in America. I'm not going to also say like, well, then it's okay that Deutschland bought a bunch of slaves too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. And I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm talking about God and somebody's like, we're talking about a turkey sandwich, basically. Because in my stupid fucking brain, I'm equivocating everything down into a turkey sandwich when no, of course not.
No,
Can you
yeah.
please try to keep up, you know? But I mean, so somehow this argument turns into a slave is the same as a house?
Yeah, okay, so here's what Destiny's argument is. Because in the United States we had slavery, we had a slave trade. If you were to not buy 100 slaves, someone else would have bought 100 extra slaves.
Right. No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's not what
Because
you don't know that would have
exactly,
happened.
yeah. If you have a house that's meant to be rented out,
We probably would have still had a lot more tribes and a lot of actual people would have known their
Yeah.
culture.
exactly. And not only that, Vaush made a point of like, if a slave owner was like, fuck it, I don't want to own slaves anymore, and they got rid of 100 slaves, you know, there'd be 100 freed people. There'd be N minus 100 slaves. There wouldn't be an extra 100 slaves that would come in just because of that one slave owner.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, that is true. I mean, I don't know. Realistically, there would have likely have been 100 deaths.
Yeah.
You know?
But if you tried to get them to, you know,
If you're
the north.
it's
yeah.
two white men talking economically about
Yeah.
people owning
Weird.
people.
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand what this is. Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
callous. Yeah,
Yeah. So, but
yeah.
that's what the argument devolved into.
Jesus Christ! And,
And
then Destiny say like, well, they were all just 2/3 of a person anyway. So you know, it was actually 66 people.
No, he didn't say that. Let's
No,
not go. Let's
I'm
not go that.
surprised.
Let's not go that slanderous.
My
here.
God.
It's very weird. Oh, Destiny called Vaush an ANCAP because he believed that landlords serve a role in society, and it's a morally neutral thing apparently. So he's an anarcho-capitalist.
How?
Right? Yeah.
What?
So I underlined.
God damn,
I think
Destiny.
at this point I underlined bad faith.
Yeah, obviously.
Because it seems like Destiny was trying to trap Vaush
what
a little
stick
bit.
is up his ass with
Right?
Vaush?
Yeah. Like it seems like of most lefties, which I'm gonna talk about that. That's
Okay.
'cause-
Interesting.
Oh, what the? Oh God! I put in quotes lower level. I think Destiny called Vaush on a lower level
Ew.
at some point.
That's
oh
so
my
gross,
God.
man.
The reason why I'm so sporadic about this is because there's too much.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours long. Go watch it if you can. I didn't
Yeah.
even get 30 minutes. There's 30 minutes I haven't watched yet.
Really? Oh,
yeah, I
shit.
couldn't do it.
Yeah. Sometimes this
couldn't-
shit is too much, you know?
Yeah.
God damn.
A lot of
The
people are
fuck?
talking about how like Destiny has a very strict like moral code, and like if you're a hypocrite, you deserve to. You're not cool, pretty much.
You're not cool,
You're
or you
not
deserve
poggers.
to die.
Oh, that's something different.
Yeah.
That's another different thing. There's a lot of weird moral dilemmas that Destiny puts us through in this debate.
I mean, I feel like I've learned throughout my life that I have a very strict moral code because of the things that I've been through.
Yeah.
And, I think that is maybe a response to trauma, if I can therapize Destiny real
Yeah,
quick.
you're gonna go Freudian on his ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, a response to trauma is, being very like black and white and being very like, this is this and this is that and this equals this and this equals that. And a lot of confronting your traumas is realizing that the people who hurt you are good people sometimes.
Yeah.
And the people who are nice to you are bad people sometimes. And there's a lot of differentiating you need to do. So it's just so weird because he is very morally, like, you're totally right. He's very morally strict.
Yeah.
But he's also like, he comes to the wrong moral conclusions.
Seems like it,
It's
right?
just like weird, I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
what you would expect a sociopath, like somebody who doesn't have empathy
Well,
to not
supposedly,
go down.
Destiny has said at some point that he has like sociopathic tendencies, supposedly.
I'm God. I know.
So,
I believe it. I'm God. And this is my
no, Sarah, you're not.
God is just a 12-year-old boy with autism. All right.
Yeah.
So geez.
God. Well, I'm bringing up the autism because Vaush has said that he's slightly autistic, I believe,
Yeah, he's on the spectrum.
and it's very interesting watching a sociopath,
Debate
someone who's yeah.
that makes total sense that Destiny is a sociopath because he totally
sociopathic
views.
tendencies. Again, not completely.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we're not calling him a sociopath.
Yeah.
I mean, but even sociopath is not like bad. Sociopath just means like
Ooh, thank God. What's wrong? Dodged that bullet.
Sociopath just means like I feel like he can't feel empathy, in that like, well, I mean, that's kind of a harsh term, or that he's not like, empathy isn't the first thing he goes to,
Yeah.
you know, like there's always that, like if you were to talk about slaves to me, I always picture the immense hurt and awfulness that goes
Yeah.
that happened with slaves. But to Destiny, it's like an economic problem. That's so strange.
Right? Yeah. Because he doesn't realize that slavery didn't need to exist in order for the United States to get. We could have
We
still.
would have just been a smaller country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it's weird looking at that. Destiny just hates lefties, I think. That's what a lot of people are theorizing.
Interesting.
Because he's really centrist on a lot of things. He
Yeah.
acts like a centrist. He I think we both like Philosophy Tube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Destiny has another strict, pretty moral code where it's if you don't tell the facts 100% of the time, like actual factual information,
Yeah.
you're hurting your cause.
Okay. I mean, I can understand the basis of that.
But he was comparing that
yeah.
between, he wasn't bringing up right wingers that do that. He was bringing up Philosophy Tube, Abigail Thorne,
Okay.
and how she in her economics video
yeah.
got a couple of economic
Things wrong.
wrong. Yeah,
Interesting.
and as such should not be taken seriously
Ever.
ever.
Wow. Because she fucked up sometimes?
Yeah, because she doesn't have a PhD in economics. She
Wow.
doesn't get to talk about like economics anymore.
Does he have a lot of friends? Because, like, I don't know. Like, I know everybody I know is fucked up.
Yeah, right.
single
Yeah,
person
so
I know
yeah,
has
everyone
fucked up a
fucks up,
couple
right?
times.
Yeah, so like what that means
Yeah.
is that Destiny would prefer living in a world where every single piece of content that's like has
That is made is constantly
is 100% factual.
Wow. Okay.
Which and Vaush made a point of it would only be like NPR shit at that point.
Yeah, it would be like,
Like we're not 100% factual,
Nonfiction.
you know?
No.
I'm willing to bet we fuck up all the time, every day.
Fucking constantly, dude.
Yeah. But like we want to further we're not lying about like
What we
people-
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at a certain point, like philosophy is a set of like perceptions and beliefs of how like,
Yeah.
there's not gonna be a research paper on like, guys, this is why God is dead and we killed him. We're not gonna have a fucking a Harvard law study on.
Right.
I don't know why Harvard law is the one. Harvard psychology study on like.
Yeah. Nietzsche.
Nietzsche, yeah.
Because, like, I mean, you can, but it'll be about Nietzsche's text, and then you will continue to make a argument based off of that.
Yeah, you're not like combining oxygen and hydrogen to make water.
It's
you know
not
what
a
I mean?
factual.
It's you're drinking the water and determining whether or not the glass is half full or half empty. You know?
Yeah, you're making. Well, I mean, that's the interesting thing about philosophy is you're making arguments to. It's like proofs with geometry, but it's with theoretical ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
So it's like, okay, so let's assume that God is dead. Nobody will ever know that.
Yeah.
But what can we use with this information to get to a conclusion of I shouldn't kill myself? Because if God is dead, there's no reason to not kill yourself. So what can you create? Like, how do you create meaning in your life to get to a point of I don't want to kill myself and I shouldn't kill myself? That's what it is. And it's basically like there are different points of view from it where it's like, Jean-Paul Sartre, he decided to go with like the group where it was like, you have to live because if you kill yourself, you are taking away from your country and you're taking away from your family and your people. And Nietzsche tried to go, Nietzsche obviously being an earlier philosopher, tried to be like, okay, well, we're on an individual level. Why, like, saying it's like for the group, there's some people who don't think on that level, you know? I don't even think Nietzsche even recognized the idea of the group. But he was just like, listen, I need to know for myself and nobody else that I don't want to kill myself. So I have to figure out how to get there. And, that's what it's about. And it's about making facts off of theoretical ideas. But it's not 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, no, yeah.
But it is a little bit. There's logic to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I agree with that. So it's interesting watching the purely logical person freak out over the idea
of philosophy.
Yeah.
It's funny.
On a tube.
Oh, man.
So like apparently Abigail should not be able to
talk
make videos,
about anything.
apparently.
Yeah, because
or anyone really.
Yeah, because
like
they mess up. Sometimes.
Yeah, but like it's weird that Vaush pointed out that it's weird that Destiny was focusing on that, but not like a Ben Shapiro or Steven Crowder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's like, what are you trying to do here, Mr. Tim Pool? You know?
Yeah, right. Well, like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I will say that we do kind of. We do harp on right wingers too, you know?
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we are kind of upfront about our bias.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Like, I mean,
we're very biased.
Yeah, I'm not, like, Steven Crowder's a fucking moron.
He's a goddamn dumbass. Man.
Yeah, obviously, and I hate him, and that's why I'm going to dunk on him every second that I get.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Fuck Steven Crowder.
Honestly, fuck Steven Crowder. But this debate sounds fucking crazy.
No, I recommend it, everybody.
Do you have any more?
No, I don't, because I can't.
Continue.
I can't get myself PTSD from this.
I feel you.
frustrating listening to it. I was
Yeah.
listening to it in the car, and like I couldn't. Like I mean, my head was in my hand a lot of the time listening to this.
In the
'cause
car while you're driving?
everywhere. Yeah.
Oh shit. That's dangerous.
Whatever. Who cares? Fucking.
Jesus.
So yeah, that's my bad take. Is
Okay.
Destiny's performance during that debate.
Damn, dude.
The debate against legends.
Debate against legends. Fuck. So
Have me
this
on to
is-
talk, Vosh. I'll
Yeah.
defend you. I'll suck your
I'll
off.
suck your cock, Bosh.
You can,
I won't. Josh will.
I will. Yeah.
Cool.
With the balls,
So this is an old tweet.
get the taint. Derail you as I
This is an old tweet. I just don't like it.
Okay. That's
Okay.
fair. All right.
By Sarah Cooper.
All right, Sarah Cooper.
For a moment, I thought I forgot who the Secretary of Education was. Decided not to look it up. It feels good not knowing things.
I remember that.
I hate this.
That's stupid.
I hate this so much.
Why do you hate it?
Because it's just... I hate the idea that you don't like the guy in charge, so then you pay super close attention.
No, yeah,
and
you
put
should.
all of your... It's the go back to brunch Democrats.
100%.
You should. Why are you proud of not knowing something? Nobody should ever be proud about not knowing what something is.
Because in their head, they're like, "Oh, I can finally be calm. I can finally pretend not to care anymore, and
Right.
just think that it's smooth sailing ahead." We don't have fascism anymore, guys. We did it.
Well, then use your words correctly and say, I don't have anxiety about who the Secretary of Education is.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
That is completely different than I do not know and I am proud of not knowing. Go fuck yourself. No, you need to know. You need to know regardless of who it is, even if it
Sarah.
is boring.
Who's the education secretary?
I don't fucking know, and I need to learn. I need to learn who the fuck it is.
I know he was a principal for a little bit. I actually looked him
Really?
up after that tweet because I saw that tweet too,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming you saw that.
I saw that and went,
From-
oh, fuck you, and I didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I decided to look it up because, of course, it was. I can't think of the person's name, sadly, but I know that they actually have experience in public schooling, so that's good.
Phil Rosenfeld.
Is that the acting one? Because I know that they're still waiting to confirm.
Yeah, that's the acting
Yeah,
Miguel Cardona.
Miguel. That's what it was. I was thinking I didn't know the last name. I
Yeah.
didn't want to. I didn't want to go like, it's some Miguel, whatever.
He's just a fucking guy. You know?
Yeah, it's just a guy. Yeah.
Shit. It's like, listen, you should fucking know. I mean, I'm not proud of not knowing who it is, but like, you know,
I'm
fuck.
not gonna bloat about it either. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, I don't know shit.
Well, it's like, you know, I talk a lot about like true crime stuff.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times I'm met with like, I'm like, oh, did you know about this? And then people will be like, no, and I don't want to know about that. And I'm like,
Weird subtweet at me, but okay.
yeah, like that's just kind of weird, man. Like I get it. It's not a fun topic to learn about. But like you should know. Like you should still probably know. It's important, you know, for fucking society. Anyway, that's just kind of like a one-off
Yeah,
tweet.
that's your cold start, but I
Cold
like
start,
it. You
yeah.
gotta warm us up a little bit.
Yeah, it'll warm me up a little bit of stuff I don't like.
Yeah.
This is just stuff I don't like. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba, stuff Sarah doesn't like.
So, okay. So the kids from the Parkland school shooting are fighting.
What?
Yeah.
So okay, because I've seen the tweet I haven't seen the photos. I don't know how they're fighting.
So David Hogg.
Who's David Hogg?
David Hogg is the kid that way back when in the Parkland school shooting, he was like one of the first mouthpieces of the like we need gun reform. And it was basically like all these kids, you know, they fucking made this big stink about it. And
did they do? Wasn't that the start of March for Our Lives? If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So they did that. And then Republicans were like, sit down, kids. You're just kids. And like literally just invalidating all of these children's trauma from having a school shooting happening to them.
And then they made a movie about it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ben Shapiro went
Ben
a
Shapiro
step
was
further. Which actually, I have a Ben Shapiro tweet about this.
Oh shit.
So I really do believe that Ben Shapiro movie is at David Hogg.
Oh my god.
I mean, now that I'm making the connection.
Yeah.
So anyway, David Hogg has been saying on his Twitter that the My Pillow guy doesn't have any is like he owns a monopoly or something.
Really?
Yeah, basically. So he made a good pillow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that why everyone's talking about pillows right now?
Yeah.
Because they're all like, I want a pillow for my needs.
Yeah,
right? That's
so
okay.
David Hogg made Good Pillow. He says, "We've announced the name of the company. It's called #Good Pillow. You can sign up to get notified when pre-order is available to go. Retweet if you want to buy a pillow." And I don't know. It's fucking goofy. Like, the more I read it, it's like they have a whole a Twitter account for the Good Pillow, and the Good Pillow's tweeting like he's a teenager.
Okay.
And it's kind of cute. It's like the Good Pillow's like, he's number one, and he's like, I'm gonna call my mom and dad, tell them I'm number one on trending on Twitter. And then David Hogg is quote tweeting like, yeah, hell yeah, you are. It's cute.
Yeah,
honestly, it's fucking cute. Whatever. So then another kid who actually kind of makes a good point says, like, to those of you who marched, donated, lobbied, and called for change, I'm so sorry this is what it turned into. This is embarrassing. And he goes, but welcome to America. Everything ends up a grift.
All right, we already got the grift going. Let's go.
So
Let's
he's
see.
calling him a grifter. And he goes, trying to surround myself with yes men and monetize my Twitter account by pretending that a Republican company creating a common household item has literally no competition. Please apply here. And I kind of understand what he means. It's like, it's a little weird to, like, push yourself to be a part of a cause as serious as gun reform and then turn around and try to make a lot of money off of pillows. I'm
conflicted.
Yeah, I feel a little conflicted.
Because I feel like I get the point. It's a little weird. I wouldn't go and say turning back on anyone. I feel like it would be turning back if he was like, I'm going to start a gun company. I feel like that would be like like it's pillows.
It's fucking pillows, man.
It's fucking pillows. And I get why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Because he's going up against my fucking pillow.
Yeah, because that's
that
just
dipshit.
It seems just like a meme to me, It's like, well, fucking whatever, it's a meme.
I'm willing to
he's
bet,
a kid.
Yeah, he's a kid.
Goddamn.
And I'm willing to bet he has a plan to use the money to lobby for gun reform, I feel like.
Yeah, that would be dope if he did that. I haven't seen him say that, but I mean,
if he needs to do that, if he's going to do this, he needs to actually make it a fucking fundraising thing as opposed to just
making money off of it. Yeah. I mean, honestly, though, I don't really. This is a struggle I have with people who want communism and socialism. Is we currently exist in a capitalist society.
Yeah, and we have to play by capitalistic rules and slowly change it.
So you can't, like, turn around on somebody who does argue, like, calling Vaush an ANCAP is like, he profits off of a capitalist society. You can't just call him an ANCAP because ideologically he's an anarchist.
Yeah.
But he's profiting off of capitalism. And is making logical arguments about how we exist in a capitalist society.
Yes.
Like, people don't become landlords because they want to fuck other people over. People become landlords because it's profitable.
Yeah.
And yes, it does fuck over other people over. And if they actually, were like, morally like, oh shit, whatever. But you have to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
Of they're just trying to feed their fucking kids, man. Just like everybody else. Like, and that's a crushing reality that we all have to accept.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't give a shit about you because he's thinking about work. It sucks that he doesn't give a shit about you, and you are entitled to your feelings, but he has to think about work.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's it. It's just a strife. It's a struggle that is going to be continually endowed by capitalism, and we can change it, but like not all at once.
Yeah,
that's crazy to think that.
Yeah.
So to fucking yell at a kid for making a company that is actually becoming kind of like popular,
Yeah.
for making money after he goes against, gun reform. It's not even a socialist ideology.
Gun reform is complete. Yeah, because there's plenty of socialists that are pro-gun.
Yeah.
Being gun as someone, he clearly just like
It has nothing to do with capitalism or anti-capitalism.
yeah, he's just trying to. He just wants to make a pillow company.
You just want to make a fucking pillow company.
Which, like, honestly, is kind of a good meme. It's
kind of a good meme.
The more I think about it, I'm like, okay, cool.
I enjoy these economics memes where you're memeing on the fucking rich man by showing up and playing by capitalist rules. I enjoy it.
To My Pillow. Yeah, honestly, I'm with it.
That's kind of fucking awesome. My God. So then, all right. So I am still conflicted about the other guy.
Yeah, same. Yes, I'm
more
still
leaning
conflicted
towards David Hogg because I really haven't seen anything from him that's been kind of shitty.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't go so far to call it a grift. A grift would be because, like, when I think of grifters, I think of like Tim Pool, who's trying to convince people that Trump is gonna be elected on March, whatever the fuck. You know? That's a grift. That's a grift. A very clear, obvious
is like,
grift.
If you buy a pillow, you're gonna get a pillow. That's not a grift.
You're gonna get a you're getting what you
pillow.
get. The grift would be if you bought a pillow and then you got a letter that was like, "Hey,
thank you. I actually sent all your money to gun reform."
I gotcha.
I gotcha. You don't get a pillow.
So okay,
also.
good. It's called Good Pillow. Good Pillow is a nice, cute little name.
It's got a little smiley face afterwards. Yeah, Fox likes it.
Fox is fucking horny for it.
Fox is horny for Good Pillow.
Fox is horny for Good Pillow.
So, okay, Kat. Yeah?
Fox, shut the fuck. Come on, hey, get over here.
Come on.
Jesus.
Can you shut up, please? Okay, good.
Fuck.
No, apparently not. Wow.
I'm gonna kill myself editing this. God damn it. Gotta take the fucking XLR cables and make a noose.
Nice.
Get up here, you fucking pussy.
Fucking pussy. So, okay, question.
Yeah.
Are you actually going to cut this out?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I'm going to go poop.
All right, go poop. Yeah, we'll take a quick break. I'll go look at the time, actually.
I got like 2 more things. That's it.
All right, sounds good. I think that's actually going to bring us close to an hour. Nice. So I think we're good. Ugh, fuck. What else has David Hogg done?
So I found the My Pillow tweets through our favorite leftist, Shoe on Head.
Oh, you mean the best leftist to ever live?
I took
the most left-leaning person.
I took a little romp into the fucking comments,
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing somebody says is Taco Viking is the guy. He says David Hogg is the AOC of school shootings. He wasn't in the area, but claims he is a victim.
Oh, really? Really?
Guess how many likes that guy?
No, please not be in the triple digits.
128.
I'm gonna kill it.
What
I'm
the
dead.
fuck?
I'm fucking dead, dude. Are you kidding me? And this is under Shoes?
Yeah. It's a top comment under Shoes shit.
Shoe
about that.
The biggest leftist.
The hardest leftist you've ever seen.
Wow, really?
Telling AOC or Trauma.
You know what? I'd feel pretty weird if I were a creator like that.
I'd be like, hey, I would call it out and be like, hey, dude.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
That's fucked up. Don't tell people their trauma is fucking...
Man, even I delete comments from my fucking TikToks that are a little iffy. Like,
yeah,
come on.
Right? God damn.
Jesus.
So then somebody posted a GIF under that said, be ashamed of who you are. Which I will admit, ratio to the first tweet. The first one. It got like 576 likes. So that's good.
Yeah, so someone's telling Shu to be ashamed of? Or
no.
They're telling the reply. Okay, good.
Yeah, the reply to Taco Viking. This is by Comrade Squidward.
Hell yeah, Squidward. Get him.
He said, be ashamed of who you are. And then Taco Viking responded and said, at least I'm not a communist, smiley face.
Oh, what a surprise.
Imagine seeing history and supporting that shit.
What a fucking surprise, dude. Found a Proud Boy.
Yeah, it's like I almost
Pretty weird.
you almost forget when you look at the impeachment stuff, and it's like all these people are racists and Proud Boys, blah blah blah. That when you go into leftist discourse, you realize like there's a lot more flavor of dickhead than just racist. Like,
Yeah.
we've all been focusing on the shittiest of the shit, because
There's
popular.
gradients of shitty people.
There's gradients,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's not to say that we shouldn't be focusing on the Proud Boys. Of course we should.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
I think that's maybe the biggest threat to our democracy right now. It's totally not Taco Viking, you know.
for sure.
But
Yeah.
like, it's just interesting to see the other flavors,
Yeah,
because it's like, boy, oh boy, we got a lot more work than we think we do.
yeah, we do obviously.
Yeah. So, fucking.
fun.
Then there was a Ben Shapiro tweet about the David Hogg stuff.
Oh shit! What is Ben Shapiro? He's like, pretty funny actually that these leftists want to own businesses when they hate capitalism.
Ben Shapiro took a screenshot, like he always does, a screenshot of somebody's Twitter from like many years ago. Not
And
even many years ago.
Is it him telling that Trayvon Martin would still be alive if he wasn't? If he wasn't so fucking suspicious and black.
If he bought the Arnold Palmer instead of the iced tea,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, and M&Ms instead of Skittles.
That's such a horrible tweet. Everyone go look at that Ben Shapiro.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What fucking?
You don't know that tweet?
No.
Trayvon Martin would have been 25 this year if he hadn't, and I don't remember the rest of it, but it's pretty racist.
If he hadn't
if he hadn't
beaten a
curb
man?
stomped,
he didn't do that.
no shit.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold on.
Like, I don't
So
live
are
in
you
the
ready
same
for one of-
reality as these bastards.
Hold on, because now I gotta look this up because I need to say this word for word. I don't want to be accused.
By Destiny of not having to be
Yeah,
listened
so
to.
Ben Shapiro, love it.
I would be interested.
5 terrible. Oh, it's still up.
It's
Oh,
still up.
Shit.
What a dumbass!
Hell yeah! Thank you, Ben. You're so fucking.
You're a piece of shit.
Oh, okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Trayvon. Okay, this was February 5th, 2016.
Oh my God, he would have been 30.
He's gonna be Ben Shapiro.
No, Trayvon Martin. If he's saying he would have been 25 today.
He'd be 26 today. 21. Trayvon Martin would have been 21 today.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
said 25 earlier.
He's 26 today.
Okay.
I guess I don't know. All right, let me listen.
Yeah.
Trayvon Martin. This is Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Would have turned 21 today if he hadn't taken a man's head and beaten it on the pavement before getting shot.
Before getting shot.
Before being shot. Sorry.
Being shot. So not even getting shot. Like,
There's still people responding to this tweet, and a lot of people's responses have been deleted. Interesting.
no way.
So yeah, that's what Ben
That's
Shapiro said. So
absolutely
speaking of old tweets
unforgivable.
from Ben Shapiro, just so
Well,
what's the
yeah.
old tweet?
It's not old tweets from Ben Shapiro. He took a screenshot of an old tweet from September 28th, 2020 of David Hogg. David Hogg says, "The use of violence to acquire political power is deeply rooted in imperialism, capitalism, and white supremacy. I
Okay.
personally refuse to believe that the use of the same violence will ever create nonviolent systems of government that represent and support everyone."
Fox is horny for
For communism.
for communism. So okay, he's saying. I mean, that's a pretty okay.
Yes.
I agree with it. Yeah.
And capitalism is highlighted. So
Well,
what do
okay.
you think Ben Shapiro's take is going to
So
be?
was I right? Pretty weird that a communist would give in to capitalism.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
So
it
I
is.
was right. I knew it.
Well,
because he's predictable.
He says breaking. In order to perpetuate nonviolence, David Hogg will be selling his pillow at a loss.
So it's a joke. He's making a ha funny.
Like, David Hogg is going to be bad at capitalism to get it back at capitalism.
I guess.
But that's not even
he's,
what he is
he said
doing.
in the first thing. He said that I think it's pretty obvious of this imperialism. Okay, because
Yeah, he just wants you to look at David Hogg talking about capitalism in
There's
a
a
negative
lot of
light.
other things there. I think you can participate in capitalism, and if you do it for a good, if you're not a white supremacist, I feel like
It's just really funny that this is a teenager.
yeah,
I mean, he's 20 now, but he rose to fame by
As
being
a
a teenager
teenager.
to speak out against violence.
yeah,
Who is speaking out against violence?
but now because he has a pillow company,
People are
He's
saying
like-
"Oh, well, you're a capitalist now." Did he beat
Everyone's-
Did he
you-
beat up children to make a pillow company? Is that what he did?
Apparently.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I have seen more tweets recently that are like people are more mad about the reason that he rose to fame being like based on the backs of politics, and
Yeah.
that he's like basically he's like he's selling out, like he is taking his fame and making a company. But he's 20 and it's about pillows.
yeah. So it's like it's not. I
don't
think he's. I don't know how far I'd go in saying he's selling out. I wouldn't say it's a grift.
No, you're gonna get a pillow if you
You're
buy
gonna
a pillow.
get a pillow.
Don't buy
Is
a pillow
it-
if you don't want a
Is it a
pillow.
little weird? Yes.
It's a little strange.
But I also get the context because I've seen Mike Lindell, I think that's the guy's name for My Pillow,
Yeah.
be a fucking insane person. So I'm like, I guess
understand
there should probably be a separate pillow company.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's dumb.
It's really dumb.
But it's only dumb because we had him go up, Mike, the CEO of My Pillow, make a 2-hour-long video about how the election was stolen last week
Yeah.
after months of it being proven wrong.
Like, why was the My Pillow guy like? Remember last March, the My Pillow guy was at the conferences when they were talking about ventilators, making
Yeah.
ventilators for coronavirus. That was like, what the fuck? Like,
Weird,
what the
yes.
shit? Like,
That's more
nobody,
weird.
That's more weird than some kid making a pillow company.
In retaliation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the guy that did the fucking violence or whatever. But like fucking what's her face that does the TikTok videos where she's bouncing? She was a fucking vet, right?
Yeah.
Like shit. But people can be different things in your life.
Yeah, so like whatever. Like I make gaming content doesn't mean I'm not a fucking
How many people
social.
have blown up after some Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, how many people have blown up after some fucking meme and then made an album or made something? You know?
That's how the world works. Sadly, this is what like it's stupid. It's stupid.
It's dumb.
It's dumb, but it's dumber to be upset about this.
Why would you be upset about
It's
a kid
dumb to
making a
be-
pillow?
Yeah, there's an impeachment going on, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking of impeachment, I don't want to actually.
Real quick, actually, before we talk about, so
Yeah.
I have a bad take. I don't know if you're done.
Oh
with,
no, nice. I
Mike.
mean, I was gonna talk. Well, I can talk after a little bit about AOC coming out about her trauma and everybody trying to invalidate her. which is
Yeah,
interesting.
that's because that's fun.
It's a whole other thing.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool that we can validate women, but not men.
Yeah.
So I have a simple one that
Okay.
I just saw now.
Okay.
That I want. It's a meme. It's a visual meme. So I'm gonna describe this to you.
Sweet.
It's a Joker meme, but
Yay.
it's not what you think it is.
It's
It
not take a
involves
look
the
at this
Joker.
society.
Yeah, it's not get a load of this society. It's not Ross from Friends
Yeah.
as the.
That's the Joker.
So it's black background, all white text, except for leftist being in red. Are you ready?
Oh my god.
What kind of leftist are you? Leftist in red text. So we got basic leftists: John Oliver, Trevor Noah, The Guardian, MSNBC, Daily Kos or KOs. I don't know. Politico, and it's Jared Leto Joker.
Okay.
That's the analogy. All right. This
Okay.
is Theory Head, Democracy Now, some more news, ContraPoints, Vaush, Chapo Trap House, Current Affairs, and it's the Heath Ledger Joker.
Okay. Cool.
Are you ready for Professor?
No.
Oh,
But
Twitter
I'll-
decided to shit the bed on me. Hold on.
No. I want to hear about the
Breadbook,
professor.
Peter Coffin, r/late stage capitalism,
Oh, Peter
Communist Manifesto, just
What?
the Communist Manifesto.
the book?
Jacobin, Richard D. Wolf, and it's the Shining psycho. What's his name? Fucking
Oh.
Jack Nicholson Joker.
Okay.
And so Professor's Jack Nicholson Joker.
Just met two Jokers, and that was his character from The Shining.
No, it's Jack Nicholson. It's Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
Whether young or old, greenhorn or veteran, we are all leftists. We bash the fash. We educate the people. And most of all, we are the 99%. I guess what I'm trying to say is we will win. And that's the meme. And the replies are possibly the most cursed image ever created.
I kind of don't want to be a leftist anymore. If that's how we're gonna be.
It's a little cringe.
It's pretty cringe, my dad.
Pretty cringe meme. I'm assuming it's made as a joke, but
I hope so.
I love this one image of Mickey stabbing his eyes out with his own hands, which is what I feel. Because I mean, okay, Sarah, I know I just explained it to you, but just look at the how it looks.
Oh God,
yeah, from
I
far
hate
away,
it.
it looks like shit.
Who gave these old people Photoshop to do this with? Can we stop this? Have
Peter
you seen
Coffin, Professor?
Have you seen the fucking space thing? That's under I see it a lot on furry porn. I follow a lot of
You follow a lot of furry porn?
No, I follow a lot of character design people because I like art and shit. So every once in a while, somebody in a character
Every
design,
once in a while,
everybody will meme, and then somebody will post furry porn or something on Twitter, because you can just post porn on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
And people underneath will do the space text, the 80s vaporwave space text.
Oh shit.
And it says, who gave this N-word art supplies?
Oh shit.
It's so fucking funny, my
That
guy.
sounds like it.
Holy shit. I love that meme so much.
All right, but I just want to take a quick little intermission to have a little laugh. But
yeah.
now let's talk about AOC's Trauma.
Yeah. So AOC went on Instagram Live, right?
As per usual.
I mean, she does,
Why
actually.
doesn't she do her job?
No, she does that.
Why does she play Among Us?
Well, because it's accessible to teens.
I know. I'm being the asshole.
I know, yeah. But it's stupid for old people to...
I'm trying to invalidate AOC.
Side tangent. That is something that pisses me off a lot, actually. It's old people saying, fucking, why don't these teens just go out and fucking do the thing that I did when I was 20 and, by, going to my mom and taking her car. If you don't have a car, just go take your mom's car, some shit like that, where it's obviously
your mom
you're
doesn't have a
privileged.
car.
Yeah. What if you don't have a mom? What if you don't have access to your mother's car? What if you don't,
Pretty obvious things to ask here.
there are people out there who just have not had cars their whole lives,
Yeah.
Fucking I hate it when old people do that, and they continue to be a part of a culture that makes everything harder to get for generation and generation. But anyway, so AOC went on Instagram Live, right? And she was talking about the trauma that she experienced being in the Capitol.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty interesting, because she also opened up and said that she was a victim of sexual assault in the past. So this was extra traumatizing for her because she didn't feel safe at her workplace.
Yeah.
So she went to her office, and she was in her office, and she heard somebody come in. She was in the bathroom or the closet or something, and she saw through the door crack this person who was yelling, "Where is she?" And she thought she was going to fucking die.
Yeah. Which is, I feel like, something you would think.
Especially since the Republicans talking about AOC the past couple of years.
Yeah.
There's been a good number of comics where it's just Republicans raping AOC and murdering AOC.
Yeah.
And chopping her head off and doing all this fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Obviously, pretty valid reason to feel fear.
Specifically AOC.
Yes. Yeah.
Because of, how outspoken she's been.
Yeah.
And God bless her, she hasn't let that
Get
stop
to her, yeah,
from saying what I'm sure it's gotten to her.
Yeah, no, yeah, it hasn't stopped her. You're right.
But
yeah.
it hasn't stopped her from saying what she feels she needs to say.
Yeah, exactly.
And stick up for the policies that she needs to stick up for. I don't know. I'm not an AOC stan. I like AOC a lot. I know she's not my friend. You know, everybody says that shit.
Yeah.
Although I did see a good tweet recently that was like, AOC is not your friend. The people you talk to are not your friends. You're all alone. You're gonna die alone.
Woo!
And, you know, it's like, I can't believe that the people that are coming out and saying, like, writing articles about, like, nobody was in the Capitol at that time, blah, 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 AOC's lying.
The Capitol riot never happened.
Yeah, you know? It's like...
Yeah, we're just getting gaslit.
It's like that shit with Phoebe from Friends, that clip where she's like, oh, the Ukraine doesn't exist. What are you talking about? And they're like, what? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, obviously
she's like,
it
no,
exists.
you're wrong. You don't know
How dare
anything.
you think otherwise?
You're stupid.
You dummy.
Fuck. So then she after that guy left, after hiding, I assume, she left to go to Katie Porter's office because she felt unsafe.
Mhm.
And Katie Porter was like, fuck it, man. We'll just live here for years. It's actually really funny. Katie Porter was for real like, you know, I'm a mom. I got snacks here. I don't give a shit. Like, we could like barricade here for years. I don't give a fuck. Katie Porter was like chilling, you know?
Yeah.
And she saw AOC, and AOC was terrified, is what her account was of how AOC was.
Yeah.
And so they barricaded the door even after they were told to leave and go through the tunnels because they knew that they figured that would be unsafe.
Yeah.
And AOC didn't feel comfortable leaving the security of the office. And I can't believe that there are people out there that are just like,
Yeah.
you don't deserve to feel this way because you weren't physically fought by anybody.
Yeah.
Or you didn't feel physically in danger by anybody, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. No, obviously when it doesn't, because it should be obvious, and it is obvious to most people.
Yeah.
If you see, even if you're not in the quote unquote Capitol building, right? If you're in one of the offices surrounding it,
Yeah.
and you see 10,000 people storm this one building,
Yeah.
a pretty reasonable thought would be they're coming here next. If they know,
Yeah.
if they want to really disrupt shit,
Yes.
they'll take over this entire fucking thing.
And it's very obvious, especially looking back, that these people were trying to find
They were trying to find people. They're trying to kill people.
Were corrupt politicians.
Yes, yeah, they
And
were
AOC
going
is like
there to
number
murder.
one, you know?
Yeah,
And so I can believe it because it's politics at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I feel about the impeachment trial. It's just, I don't know, man. Growing up, it was never something this serious, you know, to me. Because I mean,
Yeah.
I remember 9/11, but I don't remember seeing 9/11. I don't remember really the discourse after 9/11. I feel like that probably would have been maybe even more serious. Although I do feel
Yeah.
like this is comparable because it is a terrorist attack.
yeah.
That's how I see it.
It's actually it's really interesting looking at because this is completely off topic, but you just reminded me. I actually looked at. There's currently the Wikipedia editors are currently deciding whether or not to change it from like the article on this from the storming of the Capitol
Yeah, to a terrorist
attack
Yeah.
of the Capitol. Apparently, right now they're not going to do it just yet. It's like it's like 38 opposed to 12 because it's all public, all their discussions.
Yeah, right.
But like it's really because like it seems pretty clear to me that's a terrorist attack, right? It's very
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel very strongly that it is a terrorist attack.
Yeah, and like I know they're waiting for the impeachment to happen to probably change it.
Yeah.
Because it's
There are a lot of really great arguments that are being made that it's like
it's pretty
it's pretty
obvious.
obviously a terrorist attack.
Yeah, you can't. We were watching it before we recorded this.
Yeah,
because
and
it's
we
going
can
on
talk a
live
little
now.
bit about it too.
Yeah,
Because
sorry, I
it's-
know this is throwing everything off.
No, this is exactly where we want to go
Yeah.
with this.
So the Wikipedia article right now they're opposing it only because it's not in stone that it's a complete terrorist attack, even though it's looking like
It's
it
very
is.
obviously a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Domestic
it's
terrorism,
yeah. Because they can't use the word siege because they have very specific connotations for how words. It's this is not even a take anymore. This is just how they.
This is just facts.
Facts and how they use language, how Wikipedia defines their own use of language and how it relates to other other articles.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why they won't call it an attack just yet is because when they use the word attack, it's usually a lot bigger things.
Yeah.
Which feels weird because this seems like a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
But they can't use like siege. Storming still seems too vague to them, so they're trying to find the right word for it.
Yeah. I can understand
yeah,
why.
but I guess are we going to the impeachment now, real quick?
Yeah.
Because we're not going to know everything because this will go up 5 days after we record this.
And we're recording it during the impeachment trial.
Yeah, literally it's happening right now.
It's amazing the incompetence of the Republican Party to me.
I'm amazed at how obvious
everything is. Yeah. So like, all right. I watched a little bit on the first day and the second day.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like it's been crazy.
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah.
From the beginning, like it wasn't like it just got crazy to get today when the
I know. Because the circumstances are crazy. Of course, this is crazy.
But like to the extent, like I really like don't downplay this. Like this is like absolutely. You haven't seen, I don't know if you have seen actually, the defense.
Yeah, I've heard about the defense and how they had to switch their argument. Which
is insane. They realized, they didn't think going into this that all of these facts that are just out there on the internet would be brought up.
Well, because I think it was a pretty safe bet originally to be like, because it seemed like the House was focusing way too much on just the rally. But thankfully, they're focusing on everything from the past 4 years. So
I mean, I would assume if I were the defense to go, why would they not? There's so much, And that's like, we had to turn it off today because I mean, I don't know about you. I know you wanted to watch it. I'm also loving it, but it's so much information all at once. It's like the past year. I
want to soak it all up. I want to soak all this information up. I would still be watching it right now if we did not have this.
I understand, but like, wow, it's just too much for me.
You'd be in the other room, like playing Animal Crossing, and arguably, rightfully
patronizing so hard.
No, that's good. That's. You're right to play Animal Crossing.
Play some fucking girly ass Animal Crossing game. No, I'll watch the impeachment trial.
No, because it's a lot. I know it's a lot. I know. I'm not trying to be patronizing.
No, I know.
I'm saying that I'm too focused on impeachment to care about anyone, and I'm the asshole. So yeah,
no, I understand. But like, okay, so fucking 2 days ago, the impeachment started.
Or no, it was technically
their pre-whatever.
They're trying to make sure it was constitutional.
Yes. So
to do it.
Rand Paul a couple weeks ago was like, is this even constitutional to fucking blah, 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 blah. When the arguments were a couple weeks ago, it was like after, January 6th, the Democrats wanted to push impeachment quick. But then they were like, but what about Joe Biden's blah, blah, blah? Like, we need to confirm all of his shit first. So let's push impeachment past then. And then it's after inauguration. They're like, all right, after inauguration, we'll do the fucking whatever. We'll do what the Republicans want, which is after inauguration. Then Rand Paul tries to hit them with it. Well, now it's unconstitutional, which doesn't make any goddamn sense.
So, okay, he got impeached while he was in office, obviously.
Yes.
And it was originally, it could have gone there as early as the 19th to figure it out. But it was blocked, obviously, because Mitch McConnell still had control over the Senate.
Yeah.
And it makes sense to not, and it makes obvious sense to not do impeachment right away.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of shit.
There's a lot of shit to make an argument about.
Yeah, so which
is crazy to me because why wouldn't Republicans want it to be a rushed impeachment?
Yeah,
at that
point, they'd have a better chance of winning.
Yes,
even though they're probably already gonna win because I don't. I'm really conflicted as to how. I'm curious to see how close they get to winning.
Yeah,
because they already had 5 senators from the Republican side vote for it to happen in the first place.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, yes. Yeah, that's from the beginning. They voted for impeachment to continue, and then one Republican changed his mind from not having it to having it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of slow going on who's going to change their mind. That was kind of like a prediction on what the actual conviction
because
numbers are going to be.
Yeah.
But who knows? Honestly, they're really laying out a fucking fantastic argument right now.
And it seems like it's too. It seems like it's now this is the biggest ultimatum as to whether or not the Republicans are going to completely give in to QAnon.
Yeah, that's really what it seems.
That's what this is a moratorium on. You know?
Yeah, it's definitely like if the Republicans choose not to convict, they're saying that all of this behavior is acceptable, and if they don't convict, then
they're gonna look kind of bad. I feel. I assume.
Well, I mean, I think it's just up to Republicans to decide whether or not they want this to happen to them, or. I can understand why they would choose not to convict, because if they say, yes, I will convict, and they do convict Donald Trump, then that will effectively fragment the Republican Party into the Patriot Party and could hinder them from having power in the future. So I could totally understand why they wouldn't, which is why I'm expecting them to not convict. But they're also poisoning their own well by doing that.
There's not a good outcome no matter what
for Republicans at all.
Yeah, it's very unless they just give in so much to fascism that in 4 years we just have another fascist.
That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Yeah,
which sucks.
Yeah,
it's horrible, and we have to fight so goddamn hard now.
Which is also why I'm so pissed off at the idea of. Go back to brunch Democrats.
Yeah, no.
There's so much we have to continue to do.
There's a lot of fucking shit.
Because...
And, like...
likely, I mean,
It's, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Likely, it's going to be the same. We're just going to go back to normal or whatever the fuck.
Or we're going to have a blind eye to everything, and then we're going to... Either Donald Trump is going to be elected again in 2024, or somebody else of this party that... how do we differentiate between actual Republican values and QAnon values anymore? It's hard for me to understand now.
It's at some point it's gonna be a circle. In this
it's gonna
Venn
be
diagram.
one and the same.
It's gonna be the same thing, and like they don't care if it becomes that. So like it's. There's some Republicans I think that do care that because they can see into the future what can happen.
Yeah.
And they know, because it's Mitt Romney's still shitty. I'm
saying
he
that
did
now. Speak out about it.
Yeah,
which
but
is nice.
he good. It's good that he's doing the bare minimum of not. You guys got fucking raided on the you guys.
That's the other thing.
These
are
obvious.
Democrats are telling them like your life.
You were here too. Your
was
life
put at risk
because of this man.
Because of this guy, and you're gonna not convict him? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's insane to watch,
So Sarah, this is the end of our show.
Yeah.
What would you like to plug?
Fucking nothing. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No, go follow Blue Age Music, and follow me on Twitter at Squinton271.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Joshua Chinlet on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Twitter.
You don't know your own social
guy named
medias?
JC on Twitch. I'm
asking questions.
I don't remember because I don't go on Instagram anymore. I don't know what my Instagram is.
I feel you. Nobody goes on Instagram
Yeah.
since the pandemic started.
My MySpace.
Go on MySpace. MySpace still exists. That's
yeah,
crazy.
it does. We gotta destroy the MySpace servers before it's too late. And that's our show. I don't know what the fuck else to say.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
There's your news, fucker.
That's your news. News more like woozy tube. Swoozy tube.
Foozy tube.
Foozy news.
All right, goodbye. Fuck you.